Hey, welcome back to the Savvy Successful Mompreneur podcast, the podcast for moms who are building bold businesses without burnout. I'm your host, Savannah, a business coach, mom, entrepreneur, and your weekly reminder that messy action is still action. Today, we're talking about a season that every entrepreneur, especially every mompreneur, will face at some point. What to do when you're in a slump, but you still have to show up. If your energy feels flat, your to-do list feels loud, and your motivation is hiding under the laundry pile, then this episode is for you. I'm going to give you a simple, compassionate framework to get moving again today, with practical tools you can use in 10 minutes or less. We'll talk about how to triage your day, how to show up when you don't feel like it, and how to rebuild momentum with tiny wins that stack. And because this is the Savvy Successful Mompreneur podcast, you know we're going to make it realistic to life, kids, clients, and chaos. First, let's normalize this. A slump isn't a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're human. Energy ebbs and flows. Creativity pulses. Seasons change. You're not a robot. You are a woman with a real life, a real family, and a real business. A slump can look like waking up already tired. How many of us are like that almost daily? I know I have my days. Opening your laptop and kind of just staring, not knowing where to start first. Avoiding a task that you know would help. I have an envelope sitting on my desk right now that I know needs my attention, and I just keep putting it off. I'm sure you can relate to that too. Feeling 10% grumpy with everything and everyone, including yourself? If that's you, take a second and breathe with me. Just take a second. Here's the mindset reframe for today. I don't need to be on fire. I just need a spark. We're not chasing perfect. We're chasing the minimum viable momentum, the smallest step that rolls the ball forward. When you're in a slump, decision fatigue is half the battle. So we start with a 3-minute triage. Grab a sticky note or the Notes app, and let's get ready. Step 1 is the non-negotiables. Something that takes about 1 minute. Ask, what must happen today so life and business don't break? Choose one from each bucket, if you will. The home bucket. Feed the kiddo, a load of laundry, a dinner plan. For the business, reply to a money-moving message, inquiries, invoices. Show up once where it matters most. Keep just one promise to yourself. Step 2, the quick wins. What can I finish in under 10 minutes that creates relief or revenue? Brain dump 3 of them. Send one follow-up DM. Post one, I'm here, an open story. Confirm a pickup, an order, a booking. Step 3, the energy anchor. What small action gives you a disproportionate return in energy? A 5-minute walk outside? Maybe 10 push-ups? A glass of water and a little bit of protein? Choose one from each step. That's your slump survival plan. Now let's talk about minimum viable momentum. Here's the secret. Motion creates motivation, not the other way around. When you can't do everything, do something tiny and complete it. I call this the 1x3 rule. One message sent to a real person. One post published, even if it's just a simple picture with a 1 sentence. One promise kept to yourself or to your client. Say this with me. Done is my strategy. Consistency is my flex. Now, let me give you a line that you can use today for socials if you're low on energy. Showing up imperfectly today, but still showing up. If you needed a nudge, here it is. Small steps count. That's it. Post. Don't overthink it. I give you permission to skip hashtags if that's what's holding you back. Just press publish. Now, the 5x5 Slump Reset. If you like structure, try my 5x5 Slump Reset. 5 actions, 5 minutes each. Set a timer. Keep it quick, keep it on point. First, the 5-minute reset for the home. Clear one surface, whether it be the counter, your desk, or the entry table. Visible progress calms your nervous system. 2, the 5-minute money move for your business. Send or follow up on an invoice, a DM, or a quote. And 3, the 5-minute visibility for your marketing. Post one thing that says, "We're open. Here's what's in stock," or "Here's how to book." And 4, the 5-minute customer love. Send a thank you or a voice note to a recent buyer, or a thinking of you to a warm lead. 5, the 5-minute body boost. Water, protein, movement. Sip, snack, and stretch. That's 25 minutes. Those 5 blocks is 25 minutes. You'll feel 30 to 40% better. Enough to keep going. Now, let's talk about the energy stack. In slumps, willpower is precious. So we stack the energy like building blocks. Physiology, stand up, shoulders back, breathe low and slow. Calm your system. Then we need to focus on hydration and protein. Half a bottle of water and 15 to 20 grams of protein, your brain will thank you. Light and sound. Open a curtain, step outside, switch to upbeat instrumental music. And your tactile trigger, things you gotta feel. Put your hair in a clip, lip balm, a fresh t-shirt. The smallest reset can have the biggest effects. I know when I throw my hair in a clip, I'm ready to roll. And then the single task focus. Pick one thing. Put your phone in the other room for 10 minutes and tackle it. The mantra, I can do anything for 10 minutes. Just set the timer. Let's reframe. Thought work doesn't take all day. When you're in a slump, your brain will offer thoughts like, I'm behind, it's too hard, or what's the point? We don't argue. We redirect. Use the bridge thought. Instead of, I can't, try, I'm learning to show up when it's hard. Instead of, I have to, try, I choose to do this one piece right now. Instead of, it's not good enough, try, this is the first draft that'll lead to a better one. The 10-second reset, hand on heart. Future me is grateful I did this. And then act. Now let's show up without all the extras, without all the fluff. Here are no excuse options you can deploy today. For content, post a photo of the product in 1 sentence. Back in stock today, comment hold and I'll set yours aside. Or story talking. The low energy CEO check-in. Here's one thing I'm proud of this week and one thing on deck. Or repost a customer photo with the caption, thank you, we appreciate you. For sales, hey, customer's name, I'm pulling orders today. Do you want me to include the cookies you asked about last week? Or insert whatever item they may have inquired about last week. Or, hey, we got 3 bags left. Want me to save one under your name for pickup? Or for operations, pick the smallest version of a task, whether it be printing labels, staging the bags, setting the timer for the pizza dough, or pulling inventory to the front of the shelves. My rule, if it takes under 2 minutes and moves money or morale, do it now. Now, let's tailor this to real life. Here are 3 mini plans you can copy and paste. First, I didn't sleep well last night slump. 10 minutes of hydration, protein, walk outside. Or 10 minutes of send 2 money DMs or invoices. 10 minutes of post 1, we're open story with a simple call to action. Then schedule a 20-minute quiet block later and honor it. Another common slump, I'm overwhelmed by the mess. Clear one square, desk or counter. Take the trash out. Wipe down services. Batch 3 admin tasks. Auto pay, schedule pickup, confirm the supplier time. And then give yourself a reward. 5 minutes of aimless scrolling. Set a timer so it doesn't spiral. If you're in a creative fog slump, scroll your own feed for 90 days. Just go back 90 days. What performed well? Repost with a "from the vault" or a customer story. Last week, customer Susie used XYZ product and said great thing about the product. Then one ask, want the same result? DM me info. Now, if your slump has lasted more than a week, try a 10-day momentum sprint. No perfection, just rhythm. The daily checklist. First, visibility. One post or one story. Number 2 is the money move. One invoice or one follow-up. 3, the customer touch. One voice note or a thank you. 4, the tidy. Just reset one surface in your home. And 5, the body. Water and a deep breath. Track it on a sticky note. 10 boxes per line. Mark it with an X each day. When you hit day 10, celebrate with a latte or a fancy bath or a brand new pen. Something small but intentional to you. All right, friend. It's time to land this plane with compassion and a challenge. Compassion, you're allowed to be tired, but you're still capable. And both can be true. You don't need to earn rest with productivity. You don't need to earn progress with suffering. We can use tiny little levers to move the day, and we call that success. Your micro challenge for the next hour. Choose one visibility action, one money move, one energy anchor. Then DM me on Instagram at Savvy Successful Mompreneur and tell me you did it so I can cheer you on. If you want the bonus accountability, share a screenshot of your 10-day momentum spirit tracker and I'll celebrate with you. If today's episode helped, would you take 30 seconds to leave a quick rating or review? It helps more mompreneurs find this show, and it means the world to me. And if you want deeper support, clear offers, simple marketing, and systems that work even on low energy days, check the show notes down below for coaching options and templates. I'm proud of you for showing up, even in a slump. Remember, you don't need to be on fire. You just need to have a little spark. I'll see you next week.